Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Traveling with Vaughn. Today, I'm going to give you guys 5 essential tips that every first-time traveler needs to know or should know. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and click the bell. Because I know you guys like to get straight to the point, I'm going to give you these 5 tips and we're going to get going right now, I promise. All right, tip number 1. As a beginning traveler, the best place for you all to travel, the top 4 or 5 that I have, is Bali, Thailand, France, Spain, Italy, UK, and Greece. That's more than 5. But those are the places that you should take your first trip. Number 1, it's English speaking for the most part. Number 2, it's easy to get around and it's convenient. There's so much level of convenience in staying in these different countries that would make your first trip a success. So if you're looking to travel as a first timer, these are the best places for you to go as a first time traveler, okay? Number 2, I want to mention that they are affordable. These places are also affordable. So if you're a budget type person like me that likes to save money, make sure that you pick one of these locations because they are definitely budget friendly and they are affordable. Number 2, allow yourself to get lost a little bit. As long as you have your, Find My Friends on your phone, go out and get lost in whatever destination that you're going to, because a lot of times you find the best Instagram shots off places that are considered like off the beaten path. Just pay attention to your surroundings, get lost, and enjoy the culture for what it is. That's what I did. I got lost, got in a little bit of trouble here and there, but still, at the end of the day, it was a great trip. So go out, get lost, have fun, experience the culture, and go from there, okay? Number 3. Now, this is kind of like a touch and go type thing, right? My strongest advice or my best advice is you can stay at hostels. I know that sounds kind of weird, staying at a place that you're sharing another location with several different people, like you're all in one room, sharing a community shower sometimes. But in a lot of locations, there are some really nice hostels that I've been to, like some really, really nice ones. See, the hostels will allow you to, number 1, save money. Right? Number 2, it will allow you to meet people who are also traveling as well, or are also locals, because there's sometimes locals who stay in hostels as well for different reasons. But I like a hostel because I met some of my really close friends, I shouldn't say best friends, but my really close friends that are also international as well. I met them in different hostels compared to a hotel. A hotel will definitely give you that luxury experience, the comfortability, your own privacy and space, but sometimes it just takes you away from being in the culture and experience it for what it is. So that's why I would enjoy a hostel sometimes over a hotel, just depending on the location. And again, it is budget friendly, it is a lot cheaper. You can get a hostel for almost $15 a night compared to a hotel that's $80-$90 a night. So just something to think about. Number 4, this is very important. Medical insurance. You got to make sure you have medical insurance when you travel. I know a lot of times we just sometimes think that nothing's going to happen. I had a friend who was a travel agent. Her client ended up passing away. You guys, it was the most traumatizing experience for myself and for her because she, as a new travel agent, it literally was her first client. As a travel agent, lost her client. Her client didn't have an emergency contact. The client didn't have that much insurance to get her body back across the ocean. So it was an entire mess. And I learned so much from the experience from helping her because she needed assistance. But that reassured me how important it is for you to have medical insurance. But we end up getting everything figured out in the long run, but medical insurance is important. Make sure, I'm going to put some different medical insurance companies, travel medical insurance company in the link below. You check them out, see if they're part of your price range, but make sure you have some when you travel, okay? All right. And number 5, pack less. I know y'all gonna fight me on this one. I know my Instagrammers who take their photos, you're gonna fight me on this one. Okay, listen, I'm not saying for you have your best outfits, so you can get your Instagram shots, but you don't need to be taking 2 and 3 luggage. For what? For what? You're not gonna go through half of those clothes for the most part. Now, I know my content creators are yes, I am, and go through my stuff, blah, blah, blah. But to me personally, pack less. I will take a carry-on bag and I will completely fill up my carry-on bag with everything I need to fill it with. And also any type of Instagram photos with my photographers I have to take, I put that all in my carry-on bag. And I take a little like steamer with me too, you know, on my travels. But you don't need all that stuff in that bag. You be doing too much. Come on now, you don't need all that stuff. But anyway, that is my biggest advice. And also too, it gives you space to purchase items as you go. Like especially I know you big Chanel people, like you can buy like cheap Chanel in Paris, like literally from the Chanel store. Like how are you gonna do that if your bags are packed with stuff? You know, so think about it. So these are my top 5 tips on first time beginner travelers. Again, make sure I'm gonna put all the information in the notes below. Just make sure you check out this advice. If you've done this already, please put it in the comments below so I will know, so we can chat about it. I wanna get your advice, your thoughts about it, and see how you feel about it. All right, guys, thank you for watching my episode today, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.